Good morning, everyone. It's your girl, Bama Girl, and I wanted to talk briefly about a story that comes out of Linden, Alabama, about this 9-year-old little girl, Mckenzie Adams. Mckenzie Adams got out of school one day, went in the kitchen, sat at the dinner table, did her homework, excused herself to go to the bathroom, and hung herself. Her grandmother felt that she had been in there, a little bit too long, and she went to check on her. When she opened the door, there Mckenzie was. My question is, what could have been going on in that little girl's mind that made her decide to end it all? Now, Mckenzie had been bullied at one school, and then her parents moved her to yet another school. Well, the whole thing started because Mckenzie wanted to be friends with a little white boy. And in that area, it's very mixed. The schools are mixed, the neighborhoods are mixed. So you have black and whites alike, on every scene. But a couple of the black kids and the white kids didn't feel that this friendship between a little black girl and a little white boy was the right thing to do. Even though neither race could escape each other, there was an invisible line that should have been understood. Whites play with whites, blacks play with blacks. No mingling of the two. Well, when Mckenzie changed schools the second time, she rode to and from school with the white boy. So, of course, they became, friends. And none of the other kids was there for it. They told her that she should kill herself. They told her that because she was riding with the white boy, that she wanted to be white. They said things like, "You're ugly. Just die." And when she expressed everything that was going on to her parents, they, of course, went and addressed it to the school board. But after the incident happened and they started the investigation, no one from either school seemed to remember any such a conversation. No one seemed to remember a mere mention of bullying going on. They're saying that they couldn't fix a problem that they did not know exists. That's the easy way. And I'm sure because it's a small town, everyone knows everyone else. There have been many backroom conversations on how to dead this. Well, the case was ruled suicide. Made no mention of bullying. Made no mention of why Mckenzie was switched schools. It made no mention of any of that. But I want for we as parents to document every single thing. And when I mean document the even finest thing that you may not think be relevant. Write it down. Any person that you have a conversation with, have them sign it. If you have a conversation over the phone, Let them know that they're being recorded. Because you were not going to just be able to say, oh, I knew nothing of it, and that's that. See, it was too quick of an incident to be closed. Mckenzie was an awesome child. She was a straight A student. She was always talking about going to the University of Alabama and becoming a scientist. This little girl had dreams. But in her mind, she had been bullied to the brink of no return, and she decided to end her life. I can imagine the feeling of who is going to help me. I went to my parents. They went to the schools, and nothing was done. So in the 9-year-old mind, what else can I do? Now, I would love to have been that little voice of reason saying, Mckenzie, no, this is not the way to go. But you can't tell a 9-year-old, oh, ignore them, oh, it's just kids being kids, because you don't know how it affects the person that's being done to. You don't know how it's affecting their psyche and how they're processing it in their minds. Because for a person to go to this extent, that tells me that in their mind, everything else had failed. And I want for us as parents to make sure that we are doing our due diligence. I don't care how repetitive it may sound to your children. Repeat, repeat, repeat. If someone is bothering you, tell the teacher, tell me. I'm the type of parent, I'm getting to the end of it. I'm getting to the bottom of it. I want to talk to the teacher. I want to talk to the administrators. I want to talk to the counselors. I want to speak to the other person's parents. Because I don't want one of mine to end up feeling hopeless. I don't. So, right now, we as parents have to band together, save our children from themselves. We have got to impress upon them the importance of speaking. I don't care how many times you have to speak it, say it, write it down, sing it. We have to get it out. We have to get that message out there. We have to get that message out there. Because for a child as young as 8, some even younger, to feel hopeless to the point where they have to commit suicide, there is a definite disconnect somewhere. And we, the parents, have got to find it. Thank you all for listening.